What if Tupac and Biggie were never enemies? What if the biggest beef in hip-hop history was never even real? No East versus West, no revenge, just two young black men used as pawns in a much bigger game. Tupac's own bodyguard said he was ordered to leave his gun behind the night he was killed. Biggie tried to visit him in prison and was turned away. And here's the part no one talks about. Both were under government surveillance before they died. This isn't just rap drama. This is a setup. And once you see the full picture, you'll never look at this story the same way again. 1994, Quad Studios. Tupac is shot 5 times before a recording session. He survives, but he's paranoid, angry. He believes Biggie and Puffy knew something. And just like that, the seeds of a war are planted. But here's the twist. Tupac and Big weren't enemies. Not yet. They were friends. They were even talking about doing a joint album. And get this, Biggie tried to visit Tupac in prison, but was turned away. So why didn't we hear about that? Because beef sells. And this story was about to become very profitable. For everyone except the artists themselves. Suge Knight rolls in. Death Row goes all in on the East versus West narrative. Tupac drops "Hit 'em Up." Suddenly it's not just two rappers trading bars. It's two coasts ready for war. But here's what no one talks about. The FBI had active files on both Tupac and Biggie. Surveillance, phone taps, even leaked documents. They were being watched. Why? Because two young black men were building empires outside the system, and doing it loud. 1996, Vegas. Tupac is shot and killed. 6 months later, Biggie is murdered in LA. No convictions, no justice, just silence. Key witnesses vanish, evidence disappears, and the LAPD suddenly goes quiet. Want a jaw-dropper? Tupac's bodyguard said he was ordered to leave his gun behind that night. He literally begged to bring it. Someone wanted Tupac unprotected, and they got what they wanted. What if the real feud wasn't East versus West? What if it was artist versus industry? Tupac and Biggie were both becoming dangerous, not because of violence, but because of influence. They were shaping minds, owning masters, breaking away from the machine. And what better way to destroy them than turn them against each other? Here's the question nobody ever asks. Who actually gained the most from Tupac and Biggie being gone? Because it wasn't the fans, and it sure as hell wasn't hip-hop. Some say the real puppet masters made sure neither of them would live long enough to tell their side of the story. So what do you think? Was this the biggest beef in rap history, or the biggest setup? Drop your theory in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning. Because the truth behind the bars goes way deeper than you think.